Kudzu, the health, land, and metaphysical power of the overflow plant. When I walk out my door here in Mississippi, I see kudzu growing everywhere. On the hillsides, in the ditches, across the trees. And every time I see it, I'm reminded of one thing: overflow. Kudzu is not a weak plant. It is not a timid plant. It is not a plant that waits for permission. Kudzu grows with force, with confidence, and with certainty. And that is why the old hoodoo women used it for abundance work. They didn't choose kudzu because of superstition. They chose it because of behavior. Kudzu grows the way increase grows. Kudzu spreads the way prosperity spreads. Kudzu multiplies the way overflow multiplies. It is a legume, which means it enriches the soil. It fixes nitrogen. It restores land. It prepares the ground for future harvest. Any plant that enriches the land will enrich the life. Now let's talk about the health benefits. Because kudzu is not just metaphysical. It is medicinal. Kudzu root has been used for centuries in traditional medicine. It supports the liver. It calms inflammation. It helps with headaches. It helps with blood sugar. It helps with digestion. It helps the body regulate stress. The flowers can be used for tea. The leaves can be cooked like greens. The root can be dried and powdered into a starch. This plant is not here by accident. It is here because the land knows what it needs. Now let's talk about the metaphysical mechanics. Kudzu represents increase, multiplication, expansion, overflow, taking territory, breaking limitation, growing where the world says nothing valuable can grow. Kudzu grows in places the world calls barren. It grows in places the world ignores. It grows in places the world abandons. And that is why the old women used it for money work. Because kudzu teaches you this truth. Abundance does not require permission. Overflow does not require approval. Increase does not require income. Growth does not require servitude. Kudzu grows without a job. Kudzu grows without a paycheck. Kudzu grows without a retirement check. Kudzu grows without the world's economic system. It grows because it is aligned with the mechanics of increase. And that is the same thing I teach about covenant economics. Leviticus 25 tells you the land has a Sabbath. And when you honor the land honors you. When you let the land rest, the land multiplies. When you obey the cycle, the land produces enough in the 6th year to carry you to the 9th. That is overflow. That is abundance. That is Kudzu. Kudzu is the plant version of the life I built. A life where money is optional. A life where dependency is low. A life where the land carries you. A life where the world's economy cannot threaten you. This plant grows the way freedom grows. And that is why I teach it. Not for superstition, not for folklore, not for entertainment. I teach it because I want people to experience what I experienced. Abundance that does not come from money. Overflow that does not come from a job. Increase that does not come from servitude. Stability that comes from the land. Kudzu is not just a plant. It is a lesson. It is a symbol. It is a mechanic. It is a teacher. And if you understand it, you will understand why the old women used it and why it still works today.